us that had been here is at least on the upper level. Okay, I do want to make it over here, clearly. So how do I go into the intermediate level? The middle level. Okay, I think we've been here as well. Okay, this just loops around, so that's not terribly helpful. Alright, can we go back to the start? Maybe there was a different direction to go in. We've been back there. Ah, yes. Okay, yeah, we didn't make it over here to the left. That was where the bot originally was. Okay, excellent. We made it to the intermediate level. Perfect. Oh, well, okay. They're definitely at least two. There were just two on that screen. Okay, again, I'm hoping he can't shoot across levels. Oh wait, I didn't look at that one. It's probably Sentry A or Plug A, but. Ooh, okay, we got some points for navigating the maze, I suppose. That was a maze to be navigated. Wow, 10 points. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Two Cedrics for everyone. Yep. Oop, let's get a save in. Replace that one since that was a garbage save. 232 maze end, hopefully. Alright, so we have some sort of keypad there, it looks like. Come on, you can do it.
It's either an electronic eye or a light bulb. You're not sure which.
Okay, so I may be shot just walking through that.
You get the feeling you're being watched.
Okay.
You see a small keypad. It looks like a light of some kind.
You don't need to look at that.
It's very pleasant looking.
You don't need to look.
Alright, fair enough. So if we go up to the keypad, are we going to get shot by something? Probably. No, the eyes didn't kill us, okay. Alright, and we need a code to get in here. Is this the one that the 6965 whatever? I may need to look at the hint book for that. The in-game hint book. What? Oh, okay, thank you.
An SQ4.
Hey, Dark. Alright, let me get that number again for the keypad, which I tried to enter in. Yes, the strange room inside the supercomputer. Yes, scary eyeball looking things. Okay, this must be it. This must be it. Where are my notes here? Here we go. Alright. Yeah, oh, okay, I already had it in the notes. Perfect. Alright, let's exit.
Nothing happened.
Let's try that again. Alright, we have 6, 9, 6, 5, 8, 4, 7, 6, 6, 9. Enter. Excellent. Okay, let's do another save here. 242. Wow, another 10 points. All right. Let's save over that. More Cedrics. Very nice. Oh, update our counter as well. Okay, let's look at what we have.
Don't mess with it.
Okay, I won't. Fine, let's go inside. Memory free 2,451 kilobytes. Oh, this is a teleportation pod or something. We can go to King's Quest. What is that? 43? Is that King's Quest 43? All right, this might be interesting. But first, before we get to that, we have a slot purchase from Silo, and it's for Conquest of the Longbow. That's Jen with Glasses is viewer pick, and that'll move it ahead to the top of the viewer queue ahead of Dragon Sphere. Thank you, Silo. We've already played Conquest of Camelot, which was the King Arthur game. So that's the other Conquest game by Sierra. All right. So we can choose to go to, apparently, King's, if I'm reading Roman numerals correctly, I think that's 43. Space Quest 4, that Oh, that's where we want to go. We can go to Leisure Suit Larry for an alien, or maybe that's the home of the robot droid Sentry Bots. And I have no. Looks like it may be a either a brain or maybe like kind of looks like one of those sport like wildcat mascots in profile, like a wildcat or a tiger or something. Then we have a toilet, which I guess means trash. So this seems like some sort of fun Easter egg. Let's see them all, of course. This is probably the right one, but let's try the others. Wait. Oh, I have to throw them out. And it's weird too because it's in like a window interface. See what happens. Do we get teleported there? Oh, we're deleting. Oh, I see. It's our computer. So we have to see how much memory we can free up. Really? Okay. So I guess we're deleting Leisure Suit Larry 4. Sorry, guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why we want to free up the memory, but it seems like a good idea. I don't know what this is, but we're deleting it. A cuttlefish? Yeah, it could be anything. Oh shit! Did you get explanations from looking at them? Maybe. Oh, initiating formatting sequence value to 5,000.
Looks rather like a security droid of some sort. You've seen this mystic rune somewhere else.
Mystic runes. Okay, they gave us points for doing something right, so let's save it, but wow, 15 points. So I may have lucked into a puzzle solution there without really realizing what I was doing, possibly. Now I do want to, I have a feeling there may be some fun deaths or Easter eggs involved there, so I do want to restore and just see what else was there. Toilet software, I guess I'll call this. 45, yes, 3 more Cedrics. So let's, before we proceed, let's restore. I just want to see what those other 3 things were. Just curious.
Probably represents some tertiary function of the supercomputer brain. Certainly nothing important.
Certainly.
Yeah, this looks like toilet material.
Huh.
This is your brain.
Yeah,
Had
okay.
this been a real brain, you would have known how to use it.
Huh. Okay, so it was a brain. Which was my first thought, so that's impressive they got that right in such poor resolution graphics.
You've seen this mystic rune somewhere else.
Don't you think we would want to get rid of, if we throw out the security bots, wouldn't that prevent them from following us? Let's get rid of them. Maybe it deletes them. Or at least crashes them. Now, did you get points for the combination that we did, or just from... No, you got points from getting rid of that. Interesting. So maybe if we get points for getting rid of that and getting rid of the brain? Chilean Retro Gamer, thank you for the auto host. Do we get points for that too? Yes, okay. So the brain was the big thing, but we also got points for getting rid of the sentry bots. So that makes sense. Now I do want to try deleting Space Quest 4 because that, you would think, my guess is that'll like quit the game or something like that and have some funny message. So that would be a great death, whatever, or just content to see. So let's try deleting Space Quest 4. I think it'll probably close the game because it's the very game that we're playing. So let's see what happens if you do that. Yeah, yes, okay, it crashed it closed the game exactly as I thought it would. Awesome. I thought it might say something funny along the way, but it didn't. Like, just as you were exiting. Have some, like, smart alecky remark. That would have been great. Okay, so I think we're good. We don't really need to delete Leisure Suit Larry for King's Quest 43. But I appreciate the...
Keep your hands to yourself.
Oh, does it say about these?
You don't need to look at that.
The exit bar.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Can we lick the toilet?
It tastes like nothing you'd ever want to put your tongue on again.
Oh, that was more of a generic thing. Does it kind of... I guess... No, it doesn't, because we didn't get a death message, so it doesn't count as a death, unfortunately.
It smells like something that wasn't designed for noses.
Okay, so I think we're good. Let's
Keep your hands to...
let's get out of here. So this will... Time to format... Oh shit, we got a countdown, which we definitely may be affected. So the time to formatting, it started at a 5,000, it's already down to 4,300. I'm wondering if that's affected by the in-game speed at all, so I'm definitely going to... Well, not so much. Somewhat, but not that much. Can I try hitting this?
Don't mess with it.
I tried messing with it. So shit. We've got a problem if we still have just slot A here.
You can't reach it from this level.
Oh, this one I mean.
Slot A. Insert terminal plug here.
Yeah, and I don't have the right terminal, so either I'm screwed or there's going to be another way to change it, but I think I'm screwed. Is the music too loud again? Oh yeah, it is, because we restarted. Alright, that's going to be better. Okay, so my thought is maybe we have to make our way back to where Roger Wilco Jr. was. Although it could be all for naught if, since I only bought the the second plug. So that could be a problem. The good news is we don't have to worry about the sentry bots, but hopefully we don't have to deal with those laser bots either. Oh shit, did I go the wrong... Yeah, no, I didn't go the wrong way. I do have to go this way, okay. And I don't know if I'm going to make it there in time. This countdown is pretty... So maybe you have to do whatever it is with Roger Jr. before coming... deleting the brain. Yeah, maybe the right move to have done was delete the sentry bot first, then deal with whatever we have to do at Roger Wilco Jr.'s, and then delete the brain. We still don't know what the brain really is, so the other problem, the brain of the supercomputer, I guess, but the other problem is we have to deal with that plug and we don't have type B. System 30, yeah, that would be a bad move, definitely. The other thing is weird, why are there so many terminal plugs? That's the other thing I'm surprised at. I don't know, Mr. Viking, I can't make that call. I don't know if it is endgame. Someone who knows the game better can sort of weigh in on that. But I'm not in a position, it's not clearly endgame, so I can't specifically say that. So if someone who knows the game well can weigh in there. Okay, we made better time than I thought we would. At least in getting to this area, but... There are very few things left to do, okay. Alright, these things... Yes! Okay, those things are deactivated.
Hello again, Roger. It's me, your old friend, Sludge Volhall.
What?
I've taken the liberty of borrowing your son's body. I had to remove him first to make room for my mental self. His is on this disc. Say, it's most enjoyable to be in a young, healthy body, even if it's from your bloodline. In fact, I like it so much, I think I'll keep it. I guess we'll have no use for this anymore.
Use for what? Oh shit. What did you throw away? You threw something away. Now he's...
Now it's time to settle things, once and for all. You'd better be careful, though. Keep this in mind. If I die while in this body, that disc will be useless.
Oh, it's a disc.
Your son will never draw another breath. And if you don't defend yourself, you will never live to buff another helmet. Come on, show me what you've got.
Oh boy.
Jockey.
I never do well at these endgame battles, especially when they're like sort of timing based. Like if you don't do something in a certain amount of time, you die. Okay, can I save, please? All right, thank you. Maybe. Okay, first of all, we have a few things. First, let's get a save in. Who knows? And that timer's still going down, so I probably have to do something with neutralize him, climb down that ladder, grab the disc, and then plug it into the computer and do something else. But I still don't have slot B or whatever. But anyway. Okay, 262, or no, 267. And this was, I don't know, Sludge Roger Jr., I guess I'll say. Okay, let's replace that. While we're waiting for that to save, let's give out the bonus Cedric that we need to. Okay, now I need to, as soon as that's done, we also need to, oh, no, stop. Okay. I do want to pause it a little bit more because we do have the final slot purchase before slots were frozen, which allowed Ghost to bump up the Dagger of Amon-Ra to the top of our raffle queue, displacing mission critical. Okay, thank you, Ghost. Alright, so let's take a look at our situation here. We've got him advancing on us on this platform. Offhand, I remember we have matches. 8675309. That's probably the third time someone's mentioned that sequence. Oh, am I not allowed to do anything right now? Okay, apparently I'm not allowed to do anything. I don't have access to any icon. So I guess there's a cutscene we have to see. Or something. There's apparently a cutscene. Yeah, have to wait. All right, so it's a wrestling match.
Thrown off the edge of the platform. Be more careful.
Is that a death? What did I do? I didn't even have the opportunity to do anything. Oh, okay, now I have the no, I don't. I don't have the opportunity to do anything. T-minus 2750, margin, very good. Oh, no. Oh, wait. Oh, I can walk in between. Okay. They give me a very brief period to walk, like, I guess, move to a different location. Maybe I'm supposed to, I think I'm supposed to climb down that ladder, maybe. Let's see. Okay, he's not responding to my clicking. Okay, and I still can't access anything there. T-minus 2500. Okay, we threw him down, but I can't move. Oh. Okay, I see. I have to knock him off the platform? No? Why'd you retreat then?
Is that the best effort you can muster? All this space hero nonsense must be getting to you. You're getting old, Roger. I, on the other hand, am enjoying the physical joys of youth.
Oh, it's an arcade. I couldn't even tell if it was a sequence or not. All right, go down here.
Dang.
You didn't use the ladder. He just walks right off the edge.
We're glad you could play Space Quest 4.
All right, fair enough.
As usual, you've been a real pet load.
Death 100. That was hard to know. Yeah, it took me the longest time to even realize we could do something. And even then, we were kind of limited. So I'm not sure. It's just some sort of wrestling match. Maybe I have to use the hand on the ladder.
You were nearly thrown off the edge of the platform. Be more careful.
Yeah. So I only had success. He only responded when I moved towards Roger Jr. like this. Yeah, okay, they don't let me switch to the hand. But yet, he's not responding to moving, so I don't get it. Is this a technical issue? Okay, now I did get thrown off the edge.
We're glad you could play Space Quest 4. As usual, you've been a real pet load.
That was weird because I didn't The other time I didn't press anything at all, and it was still like 4 or 5 times before we died. And here, when I actually did move, or tried to move, he got thrown off. So this is very odd. Maybe I have to adjust the speed here again. Usually with the arcade sequences, the speed has to... Oh no, I can't. They're not letting me. Usually the speed has to be on top. Or not usually. It was during the laser sequence at the Skaterama. But maybe, yeah, I guess I can only move at a certain
You were nearly
time.
thrown off the edge of the platform. Be more careful.
So that's the warning. That's the first sort of advance. Okay, can I change it? No, I still can't change the speed, damn it. They had a very brief period where they let me move. Safety margin is very good, so I'm guessing as it goes down, your margin decreases. I don't understand what...
We're glad you could play Space Quest 4. As usual, you've been a real pet load.
I don't understand. They only gave me, through the time I restored to the time he got thrown off, I only had one, like, half second where the cursor actually changed to the walk symbol from wait. So this is... Now somehow the format time clock isn't showing up. Maybe some technical issue here. Okay, try to do something. Oh, okay, now I can move a little bit. At least he rotated a bit. Am I supposed to hold and drag? Like, I don't really understand how this works. And now it's not changing to wait. It's staying on the walk icon. Okay, why are you retreating there? Yeah, almost like that way. I don't understand what they intend me for me to do, and B, how I can execute against it. This walk is totally unresponsive. I don't know why. Okay, I guess I have to click towards him. That seems to be the only thing that works, I guess. So if I just mash towards him, yeah, that seems to be the only thing that works. Okay, at least I'm toward the center of the platform. I'm not gonna get thrown. Why are you backing up, though? So remember last time I was able to... Yeah, there we go. This...
Is that the best effort you
Something
can muster?
happens.
All this space hero nonsense must be getting to you. You're getting old, Roger. I, on the other hand, am enjoying the physical joys of youth.
Okay, threw him down. All right, let's just get it. Okay, now I have use of my items. So let's get a save in here. I'm not exactly sure this is, you know, just to be safe, we're going to do a new slot. Center spotlight, I guess we'll call it. I'm using a center spotlight. So I do have full control over the inventory now. So I think this... do need to do something now. We may not have much time, but let's see what we can do. First, let's get a little bit of intel exactly what's going on here. What is this thing, first of all? Is that like a force field, or...?
It's a disk drive unit.
Oh. So we need to get that disk. So let me try what I tried to do before, which was climb down the ladder. The alternatives, I don't really have any, like, weapons, or... We need the disk for the disk drive, then we need to hook up the computer somehow. I mean, I do have the... what do they call it? Ordnance. Yeah, I don't have much. Alright, let's try to climb down. Okay, he was able to do that. That's good. Okay, the safety margin is still good, but who knows how much more tussling we'll have to do. Did you get the disc? You got the disc automatically? Yeah, okay, that was good. How many points did we get? Oh, we got 5. Very nice. Get another save in there. 272, I guess, the disc. I'm thinking we have the disc, we'll see. Nope. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, I have to stop alt-tabbing back in. My problem has been I've been alt-tabbing back in. I can alt-tab out of the window, but I can't alt-tab into the window. Is the Alright, so let's try using the disk with the disk drive. By the way, oh, this is cool. So for those of you who had Sierra games at the time on 3.5 floppies, you'll recognize that this floppy here with the green and red bands is somewhat emblematic of the discs that Sierra released at the time.
The label on the diskette reads, Roger Jr., Brain Tools, Stunt Flyer.
Okay,
Keep your hands to your...
nice. Okay, disk upload, I guess.
It is...
Okay, program uploaded to main computer. Beam upload, I don't know. Program Volhall uploaded to main computer. How do I don't want to download anything, do I?
Don't mess with it. Don't...
How else does this work? Should we download this stuff too? Well, we already uploaded it though. It downloaded. Downloading program to Beam.
Well, that's just great. Now Vohal's on the loose again, disguised as your son. You lose 3 out of 2.
What does 3 out of 2 mean? Okay, wait, hold on. So what just happened there? So I have to understand what exactly is going on here to know what to do. So on the disk, we had the Beam and Roger. So Roger is on the disk. So I think uploading him is right, but maybe I guess I went wrong by downloading the Beam because that freed something. Yeah, I'm a little slightly confused on the plot here, which is why
Don't mess with it.
I'm not exactly sure what to do. But at least we found a new death. That's always good. That's the bright side. All right, let's try this again. We have to use this computer, but I was never able to get the computer. Can I put this disk in the computer?
It would serve no purpose.
Okay, so our laptop does not have a drive. Maybe I need to download the programs and then take it and... No, but it doesn't have a drive in the laptop, so we wouldn't be able to plug it into the other terminals. So this is odd. That's clearly the right thing to do. So if we download the Beam, is that the automatic death? Is that what happens?
It is the brain's control panel.
Beam already contains program. Okay, so is the Beam... There were 2 programs? I'm not sure what's going down here. Let's try disk download. We never did that. Error disk write protected. All right. Upload the disk. And then... So can we how do we select the program?
Keep your hands to yourself.
Just eject the disk now?
Don't mess with it.
I can't upload the Beam. Oh yes, I can upload the Beam.
You can't do that. You can't do... Keep your hands to...
Hold on, okay, so right now we uploaded, this is what we did before too, we uploaded the disk and the Beam. And then I hit Beam download and that's what killed me. So the Beam was not on apparently the Beam was on the disk because we just uploaded it, but even though the Beam is already running, that's what I don't really understand what's going on here.
It is the brain's control panel. It is the disk...
Wait.
It is the disk drive slot.
Of course.
It is the brain's control...
Oh, maybe I had it selected on Volhall, but we want it to be selected on Roger, I guess. Now download the Beam. That was the problem? Yeah, that was the problem.
Follow me. There are many things we need to talk about.
Please, try to deliver a more flat line reading. That would be helpful.
I'm so... You must be very confused.
Were Volhall's words true? Are you really my son? You do look a little like me, though not as good looking.
What do you mean, not as good looking? I'm 10 times... wait. What am I saying? This is no way to start. Yes, What Volhal said is true. I have many things to tell you, Dad. I should start at the beginning. I was born 19 years ago on Xenon. It's always been my home. The Xenon of today, at least up until recently, had made great strides in managing our planet's resources. That included water, minerals, even the talent of our population. We enjoyed peace for so many years, we took it for granted. The creation of the first super biomech computer was the biggest success story in our history. When the Vohal virus was introduced and began to control the computer, a state of total chaos was created. We were unprepared for what followed as Vohal turned our technology against us. The population was quickly decimated. Some of us stayed and tried to fight, some were captured, and some fled the planet. When it seemed there was no hope, we thought of one last long-shot effort. That was to find the only person in history ever to defeat Vohal. We had to go back in time to find that person, you. We got there just in time.
Long exposition for the end
You
of the
had to
game.
go back in time to get me. Why wasn't I available in this time? What happened to me? I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm sorry. There are some things I wish I could tell you, but can't. I know that's not what you want to hear. Believe me, I just can't.
Hey, if you're my son, who's your mother? My wife? Where is she? Who is she?
You sure ask
When
a lot of
is
questions
she?
for a janitor.
What are you offering us?
This is my mother and your wife.
Latex babes.
Her name was Beatrice. Beatrice Wankmeister.
Maybe.
She was quite beautiful, wasn't she?
Wankmeister.
What do you mean, was quite beautiful? What are you saying?
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Please, I can't tell you anymore.
You already have.
I don't believe all this. I'm so confused.
It doesn't matter now. I have to send you back where I found you so that history will properly reflect the events which brought us to this place in time. You won't remember much. This will seem like it was a weird, fuzzy dream. I must get back to the task of contacting all the surviving citizens of our planet. We have a huge task ahead of us. Rebuilding our city and our lives will not be easy, but we will do it. Once more, I have to ask you to enter the time rip. It will return you to Magmetheus in the Space Quest 4 era.
Magnetheus.
Please, go now. It's time.
Shouldn't that deliver a whole... Oh no, I guess it's not ourself, it's just our son. Okay, got it.
Dad, I'm glad I got to see you, even if only for a few minutes. Xenon owes you a lot. Goodbye, Dad.
Farewell, son. And may you continue to deliver flat line readings for the remainder of your days. Yeah, Beatrice Wankmeister. Surprising they didn't get that into
So
a...
many unanswered questions. The future should prove most interesting for Roger, if he can stay out of trouble long enough to reach it. We're glad you could help Roger get through it all.
This guy.
Thank you for
is
playing Space Quest
unfucking
4.
And there it is! After 8 hours and 5 minutes, Roger Wilco has ripped back through time. The rip has been sewn up. Vohal has been defeated once again. We look forward to Space Quest 5. Yeah, so another solid, amusing, entertaining chapter in the Space Quest series, this being the first one in VGA. I think more so than the others, maybe. it definitely seemed to have some holes. I mean, some of them were more of the technical variety. I had trouble, obviously, in the arcade mall area with all of the tech settings and whatnot. And yeah, it was also a little bit tough to understand what they wanted us to do at some periods. But on the whole, yeah, it was still awesome, of course, with Gary Owens, the narrator, who you see there. Owe a lot to the success of the game. And yeah, so voice acting, yeah, actually that was quite hit or miss, other than Gary. But you know, it was still enjoyable. Some great throwaway lines. I don't think we ever used. Maybe if we had bought the right slot A, there could have been something else we could have done to gotten more points at the end. I'm not sure, but it was weird. We never actually used our laptop at all, and I don't know how would you have known to get which one of the connector cords to have purchased at the electronics store? That is an unanswered question. I don't know. Can we see what the what was the final? Oh, okay, the final points were 302. So that's going to add a lot more. We were at 272, so we added 30 more points, which means we're going to add 6 more Cedrics to everybody. You can go back to swap the plug for a matching one. The Pocket Pal lets you access the security terminals, but all it does is let you see where the robots are. Oh, okay, so that's not terribly useful. How can you go back to swap the plug? Oh, you can go back through time by, once you see the plug, you just go back out to the time machine. I see. That makes sense, I suppose, but it doesn't really, it proved hardly necessary. Maybe that would have been the other points we were missing. We fell 13 points shy of a perfect score. We could have had 20 points if I did this over. We could have had 20 more points for with the ordnance, for taking the ordnance and not putting it back. So I could have had that. That's the only. So at least the known score I could have had was 322. It's not unheard of for in the Sierra scores to actually exceed the maximum, the supposed maximum. I had more points than I should have had. How do you figure that, Silo? How did I get them, is the question. Okay, so I think the credits are looping, so I think we are good to head to our Hall of Adventure. And add game number 72, Space Quest 4, Roger Wilco and the Time Rippers up on the shelf. There it is.